to Wai Kai, where the energy of the surf meets the spirit of island living. With activities for every age, from surfing to paddling to floating fun, Wai Kai invites guests into an unforgettable experience on Oʻahu's west side.
Wai Kai is kind of in the beginning stages of what's going to be like the next big, exciting adventure here in Hawaii. We have a little bit of a water park that's an inflatable water park out on our lagoon. We also have the nation's largest deep water surf wave, food and beverage options as well. We have our restaurant, The Lookout, that we're sitting in right now. And then we have our wave bar and foam and coffee bar as well.
Wai Kai brings together fun and flow so guests can let loose or slow down all in one place. But delivering those amazing experiences across a wide service area requires staff to be readily available anytime, anywhere, to meet guest needs with speed and care. To make that possible, Wai Kai implemented Aloha OrderPay by NCR Voyix. At Wai Kai, service isn't confined to a dining room. It flows across the surf deck, along the lagoon, through cabanas, and into special events. That's where OrderPay comes in.
We are a very spread out property. We need to be able to quickly and easily access the guest and be able to get a quick turnaround for the food and beverage coming to them. So being mobile, being on the move is honestly what's going to be able to help everything we do moving forward.
It's great within the restaurant at the tables, but also to be able to go down onto the wave deck, into the cabanas, down onto the beach, and be able to take a payment right there and not have to run back and forth with a credit card.
At Wai Kai, faster service isn't just convenient, it's noticed. With OrderPay, drinks arrive quicker, food flows faster, and guests remember the difference.
A customer came in, they were down at the cabanas. He's like, these little handheld tablets that y'all have, like, server was down there. I could tell he was busy, he was running around like crazy. But the fact that he was able to just whip out the little handheld tablet, I just tapped my card on there. It was nice that we didn't have to wait for them to go all the way back to the bar, come back over here and get our card, go back to the bar again and run the card, and come back and have to save it. It was all one-stop shop. So they were really stoked about that. And it just kind of made it like an all-inclusive experience, not just being able to sit and relax in the cabana, watch the wave, watch the activities, but also not even have to leave the cabana to pay or wait for the server for a long time. So that was awesome.
Also helps with the server be able to handle an extra table or two that they wouldn't normally be able to handle, just because they don't have to make those additional trips back and forth to the POS to bring items in.
With real-time ordering, fewer trips to the terminal, and quicker payment, staff can serve more guests in less time without sacrificing quality. It's led to faster service, fewer errors, and increased revenue, all while reducing labor strain.
I would say that the PPA has increased for some of the servers because they're able to take more orders and spend more time taking orders versus walking back and forth to the POS to input the orders. So I can continue nonstop, place orders from every table.
We were able to kind of decrease our labor for the whole year between probably 6 and 8%. We had some months where, like spring break specifically, like that month in March, where normally we would have 5 or 6 servers on the floor. Now we can run it with 3 or 4. So we were able to reduce it by 2 servers, 1 bartender in the bar. Yeah, that's where we were starting to see bigger numbers. We're getting up with double digits of like 10 to 12% on those big, busier times that we were able to really, consolidate our staffing.
Behind the scenes, the same precision and flow that guests feel is enabled by the full Aloha solution, powered by the NCR Voyix commerce platform. OrderPay sends orders straight to the kitchen, where Aloha Kitchen keeps things moving with real-time routing and prep sequencing, cutting down on delays and errors.
The KDS system and the way it's set up definitely helps with the timing of everything coming out together, so you don't have some items sitting and getting cold either in the window or getting crusty or dried out while you're waiting for the last items to be cooked.
But I don't think it's coincidence that our ticket times probably dropped by at least 10 minutes on average over the week. Like on weekends when we're cranking, before we had Aloha, we were 35, 40 minutes. And now if we get above 25 minutes, it's kind of a rarity.
Aloha OrderPay helps Wai Kai uphold a tradition of hospitality that's as welcoming and easygoing as the island itself.
If I had to go to our old POS, I would quit. I would not want to deal with that again.
There's not a more user-friendly system, in my opinion, than Aloha. It's very easy to teach. It's very easy to learn. Not only does Aloha have POS and printers, but they have the tablets. They have the OrderPay handhelds. Things that can really make your job easier and your staff's job easier if you know to ask that question. So don't just assume they only have the POS system. Ask for more toys, and there's going to be some toys.
Learn more about Aloha OrderPay at ncrvoyix.com.